YouTube. So I'm new to this, so be patient with me. I'm just trying to share information. Um, and it's basically about the BBL journey because that's what I'm about to embark on. So, um, sorry, let me put down my music. Okay. So basically, I have been doing a lot of research on like pre, post, during, all that kind of stuff. And so I was debating between Miami and DR. The reason why I was looking into Miami is because it's local. As far as not too far away from me, I can take a direct flight to Miami. Whereas if I have to go to the DR, I have to go to Florida and then I have to transfer over to DR. Forgive me if I keep looking down. I guess I'm just making sure I'm looking at myself so that I'm not, showing too much because I have a tank top on right now, but nothing else. Oh, Lord have mercy. What is that going on right now? Vaseline on my lips is all over my face. All right. So, um, I looked into several different places. The first place that I actually heard about was a place called Jolie Plastic Surgery, and they're located in Miami. So let's see. They have several doctors that I've been researching. And the main doctors I was looking at was Dr. Brewster and Dr. Kagan. And I'll tell you why. They were running a special, and I think the special is basically the BBL, which includes the full body lipo. When they say full body lipo, they're not talking about your whole body. They're talking about your midsection all the way around. If you can picture it, your whole back, your sides, and your stomach. So if you have to do lipo or want to do lipo anywhere else, it's going to be an extra charge. You're just going to have to prepare yourself for that. Like if you have to do your arms or if you have to do your thighs or something like that, you're going to have to pay more money for that. So um, the special they're running right now, and right now we're in December, the special that they're running right now for Dr. Brewster, um, I believe it's 3,500, and for Dr. Kagan, it's 4,000 for the BBL. And I think it includes like a garment and a couple of massages. And yeah, and just by the way, if you know you're gonna have to stay somewhere like a recovery house or something like that, make sure you thoroughly do your research on those. Look at YouTube videos. Look at what people are saying as far as their experience there, because you don't want to end up just picking any random recovery house and then you end up regretting it at the at the worst time, which is after your surgery, because you definitely want to ask them questions like, will I have around the clock care or access to it? Are they going to feed me meals and stuff like that? Is there an extra charge for transportation? And how many, do they do massages, or can I arrange for extra massages within the recovery house, or do I have to get that outsourced or go somewhere else? So just remember that. These are little tips that I picked up along the way when I was researching this. So and it's different in the DR, but I'm just talking about Miami right now because I want to kind of get Miami's information out of the way, and then I'll go ahead and jump into DR. Um, Unless y'all want me to, do comparisons. If that's easier for you, I could do comparisons. I guess that I'll just keep it uniform. I'll do Miami first, and then I'll do the DR, and just let me know if that worked for y'all. And by the way, I know this is a surgery, this is a cosmetic surgery, but do not let anybody tell you whether you need it or not. If that's what you feel like you need to do for yourself, nobody else, then do it. but do your research first. I just wanted to put that out there because I know there's a stigma behind doing cosmetic surgery, especially these BBLs and these tummy tucks and these breast augmentations. You have to make sure you do your research. And if you do not have the money for aftercare, because it requires a lot of money for aftercare, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But if you don't have enough money for aftercare, like let's say you have the money to pay for your surgery, but then afterwards the money's kind of tight, make sure you wait until you save enough money to do so, because you don't want to end up not being able to care for yourself after your surgery because you're in a rush to get the surgery done. So, um, what was I about to say with that? Oh yeah. And then another tip, if you a lot of these places will do something called care credit, or they'll do something called United